And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
And his guy made a play. You cannot start better than that, fellas.
They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Ncaa27 to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that's a really good response by this defense, man. You don't get too down on yourself. You don't beat yourself up. You line up. You play the next play. Nice job getting in the backfield. Now, going on the offensive, getting them in second and long, a pretty predictable situation.
To the air. It's Ncaa27. Makes him talk to the hand. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Say it in the gun on third down. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on third down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
Fourth down, Ncaa27. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Bulldog. A pick six.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. quarterbacks, you're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Throwing, Ncaa27. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
This offense has it with really good field position. Go. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Right back to the well. Maybe it got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldog! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Finding an escape route. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
That's a nice looking run. That reminds me of Jonathan Franklin, Maurice Jones-Drew, Zach Charbonnet. In recent years, they've had a lot of ability at the running back position. How about this name, though? Little-known fact. The great Jackie Robinson also played running back for UCLA, and you know he's smiling down from heaven watching that last carry.
Ncaa27 throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it to Ncaa27. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun on 3rd down, Ncaa27. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Ncaa27 to throw for it on fourth. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. Fourth down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Fortunately, ended up losing yards.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Unloads to the right. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in his hands.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He came so close to paying them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a gap. It's Knight. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Running free. And he's in. Now it is waiting for a score. Touchdown.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous. If he gets into the 2nd level, great vision, and it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. But a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And after the extra point, they cut the lead at half, down 14-7. That one's going to get a little star mark beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now give it to Fluff. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Mississippi State is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. offense stays on the field, maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. They'll go with Bothwell. He's not quite going to get there. They'll turn over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop. And they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now. A great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint. Try to put some points on the board.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run, and it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Takes it the other way. Running inside the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick six. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those old linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know, if you can break that play and you can get past that level, it might...
And he's in! Touchdown, Bulldogs! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Slips through the line. He's almost. There he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see that he got the open field, roll out.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. With the last drive in for a touchdown, they'll try to do it again on this one. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On target. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. Guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted. The defense is set up. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And I'll tell you what, the defenses play zone. All eyes are on him. If you have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball is coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Brown's offense makes its way off the field, hoping to get things going here. Well, the good news about
just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They're dealing with a second and long. Here's Ncaa27 to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Taken in by Smith on the right side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Fouls through the defense. Here, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown! Just blew his way through a couple of defenders and reached Hager.
That's why, as a defense, you have to game tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because he's just way too strong of a runner. It's too hard to tackle this guy one-on-one.
And how about the running back, man? That's a grown man. Like, you could tell, once he gets his feet moving, he is hard to bring down. Breaking tackles, making plays. This is a guy that doesn't need a great offensive line because he continues to make plays even when they're not there to be made.
He'll bring it out. It's Evans. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your lane.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Taylor wants to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. He spins that thing down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Wants to keep it in the air. He'll pull it down. At midfield, he's got room. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, looking for a space. Fires quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go.
Touchdown, Mississippi State. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side. And they finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throwing, Ncaa27. Got it in the middle, it's Matthews. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Looking to pass, it's Ncaa27. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Soft spot in the middle. And they exploited that soft spot and they get it down to the 35.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating this guy.
And the Bruins come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Ncaa27 throwing again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Ncaa27. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
You know, sometimes wide receivers are so eager to get upfield once they have the ball. They take their eyes away. You really got to do a good job of looking it in and securing the catch.
The run inside. It's Knight. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
That's an interesting play call there because I think with the 3rd and long situation, a lot of people probably thought they were going to throw it. Instead, they handed off, and great job by the offensive line. And after that run, now they're set up in 1st and goal.
Calls his own number. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Using his feet. And he waltzes into the score.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Taylor wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. Trying to buy time. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Evans. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Taylor wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throwing right. Finds his man. It's Cotton. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Blocked well again. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
This running back has been the only guy who seems touched the ball these first two plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
On third down, here's Mothra. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute. They do.
The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Taylor wants to throw it. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Escapes the pressure to his right. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down.
And I don't think people realize how fast windows close in sports, man. Like, it happens so fast. It looked like the QB thought he had some space, was going to go get the first down, but you got to love the speed of the defense, corralling him quickly and stopping him short of the first.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Finds his man.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw. But you could tell they were definitely locked in. And they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
When I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now, the nice lead here late in the third quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're bleeding and ticking this clock away. Nice job there getting it done on the ground.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job on the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Great coverage, great break in the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Taylor wants to throw. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Play fake, Ncaa27. Finds the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going if they have a first down at the 43.
Man, you've really seen the evolution of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and the level the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Ncaa27 to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun on 3rd down, Ncaa27 going deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls in.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The Bruins will call on their punt team. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Hand off from the shotgun. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Right back to the well. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Taylor wants to throw it. Working that left side now. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He wants to change this route. Now give it to Fluff. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
On first down, it's Bob 12 again. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Extending the play. Snagged out of the air. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
That's a fly. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in the window. Good pass defense.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And, man, that is exactly what you want your offense to do in the fourth quarter. Like, protect your lead, being able to put drives together, eat up clock, and score. Now, ball goes to the other side. Palmer, you better put this offense in fast forward. Down by a couple of possessions, you need some big plays.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of time. You've got to score quickly, and then your defense has to be able to get the ball back for you, too. So you just put tons of pressure on the opponent with that long scoring drive to take a 2-possession lead. That could not have been executed any better.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Throwing, Ncaa27 fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll park him out of bounds at the 46.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
They bring him down with the big play will move the sticks. And the Bruins in the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Ncaa27. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Ncaa27. Wide out trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, get them tackled to the ground.
Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Ncaa27 to the air again. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too. And that time, that was a great play call defensively.
And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on third and goal. Quarterback will keep it. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. You need an onside. You need to score some points. You need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Here's Ncaa27 to throw. Back open in the middle. He will be stopped short, just shy of the goal line, and the two-point conversion attempt will fail. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Inside 2 minutes to play. Defense still has a couple of timeouts, but one first down will probably salt this game away. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Bulldogs right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. Making side adjustments here. Fluff Bothwell again. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog. That would have put a little extra distance, give them a little cushion down the stretch.
And there was a little bit of hope, but you just snatched it away with that touchdown. This game is now over.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Throwing, Ncaa27. Trying to escape and get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, it's Ncaa27. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. With the catch, it's Matthews. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Ncaa27. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. And the Bruins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Again, it's Ncaa27. Looking down the middle. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown! Oh, that may be it. And stroll into the end zone for the score. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was secure the onside kick. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense option. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that are being scored. You got to stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rome, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports.